Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It's Dr. Phil here. Ooh, this is the entrance to my house. How exciting. What am I doing? Who knows? Okay, I'm going to put you here onto my recycling bucket. Don't ask. And I'm going to show you something that I realise that people might not know. It's a bit of a hack on how to deal with wires. I call this technique the one-strand technique. I'm going to show you with the short one first. So basically you've got a wire here and you want to strip it. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just grabbing the end here and I'm just, manipulating it open however you want to do it. You could probably, just use the normal stripping method to do that. This is just an example of what to do. Right. So there we go. That's open. Now what you need to do is just, instead of worrying about any kind of strippers or anything like that, fair warning, that was a slight amount of acetone in that container there. It's inconsequential. Right, so what you do now is you get the one strand from the wire there, and then you just remove the one strand like that. One strand is removed. That has acted like a zip cord, which now gets the rest of the wire out. And it's that simple. Look at that. Now, I'm deliberately making this a longer video because the longer wires are a bit of a bigger challenge. So I'm just quickly twisting that together, sticking it into my wire bucket. Let me show you. I've got a longer one here, hopefully I do. I assumed I did when I started the camera anyway. Okay, like I said, this is sitting in acetone, and I think that's inconsequential to the issue. But you might think it to be cheating, I don't know. I think I'll use this one, and I'll need probably 2 pairs of pliers just to get everything started this time around. Now ordinarily you can use the standard technique to strip a wire, of course. You can just use the pliers and grab the end off, but I'm a real hack at that, doing it that way, especially if I've got holding the pliers by the wrong end. I think that every time I do something on YouTube, I do it wrong. But I'll need 2 of these anyway. But what you could do is you now get the one strand of wire out like I did before. And just to get it started, you hold the rest of the wire with the other set of pliers. Or else, I mean, if you like having, blisters and cuts on your fingers, go right ahead. But I've learned this because of blisters and cuts on my fingers. The next thing you can do, hopefully I'm just looking at where all of my cues are. Yeah, I can go in front of that acetone there when I'm done. Once I've got enough of it started, you really do need to get it started because you need to get a weakness happening in the case. There we go, got it started. Okay, let go, and that's important because the wire is actually coiled, and that's probably why people don't understand exactly why their wire stripping are going wrong. So, put that on the ground, grab the beefiest pair of pliers you've got. The mixture there has got acetone and terps in it. I was looking for a better mixture that was more economical. Didn't work, just made my hands greasy, so yeah. So what you do now is you start to pull the wire out the same method, except because it twists around, you just got to watch what's happening to the wire. Stop there, that's because you need to twist it around. And you've got to know which way. Is it twisting right-handed or left-handed, or else you're going to run into trouble. There we go, I've got it started. Now, you just start to unwind the wire like that as you go. Sometimes the stress and the fatigue on the wire does things to it, so you have to grab another piece, but that's alright. As you can see, I'm nearly done now. I'm just very carefully grabbing the rest of it. There we go. Now I need to do one more set of twists. There we go, that's out. So that piece of wire is done. Now, got this piece of wire here. Now all I need to do is just exactly the same technique, except the cut has already been made, so it makes it a lot easier to get the whole wire out. But as you can see, this is a technique that requires no fancy equipment, just a pair of pliers. And you've got your wire out. You don't need to have it soaked in material like I did, it's just it happens to be the wire that I've got. But I thought you'd be interested in seeing that technique. There you are. Dr. Phil out.